Hey everybody, welcome back to Griftlands. I'm DisturbingPuppet, and Griftlands is a new game out by Klei that is in early access. We're playing through the Rook Brawl, which is kind of a way to do a bunch of quick missions back to back. We're not doing any story spoilers other than the existence of certain characters. Otherwise, it's just kind of, here's your mission, go do the mission really quick. You can get some experience doing that. We've already unlocked all the cards for Rook, so we're just going to continue on. We're at the beginning of day 4. Our decks are doing okay. I think the negotiation deck is a bit weaker than the other one. Maybe a bit better now. We've got cash out. I've got a lot of ways to gamble. I haven't had Pale Fallout or Fallout at all before, so that's nice. It'd be nice to have more of those. We've got a couple unstables that kind of make things interesting. What else? Nothing too crazy. I would like a way to... I do have some ways to get some more arguments now. I've got a graft that increases the damage we do per friendly argument. So everything that we have, including the kind of setting different cards. There we go, rig. That's what I'm looking for, not set, rig. So that creates an argument that will set the die, or the, I keep saying dice instead of coin, sets the coin flip before we flip it when we do gambling. So that actually counts as an argument, so that'll increase our damage. So the more rigs we have, the better. So more rigging or some more friendly arguments we can pick up, maybe some influence, that kind of thing, would help a lot. We picked up another graft recently to add some extra protection when we cast or use cards that give us composure. So all that's kind of nice and helpful. Maybe getting a different coin would help as well. Combat-wise, we're doing much better. I feel much more confident in this deck. We've got a little bit of a way to heal here. We've got lots of different kinds of damage. We've got ways to gain some overcharge, gaining charge in general. Extra damage. We've got a few items kind of lurking around. Yeah, doing pretty good. I did keep this in the deck so far. We'll see when this gets one more use. It's going to upgrade. It might turn into something slightly useful but painful. Oftentimes these turn into something either totally negative or something that maybe gives you a benefit but also has a cost. Typically I don't like the parasite cards. I did actually get rid of the Parasite card that was in our negotiation deck, I think. Didn't I? Yeah, because I think I got a graft that increased my health. So I did that to offset the health loss. So otherwise, doing pretty well. I've got a tiny bit of money. I don't have any money for grafts. That's the graft vendor up here. We could take a look at the negotiation cards. I can't afford to get rid of a card. All right, anything I might want? Dilemma's okay. Raw's decent. I just like gambling in general. I like gambling. Yeah, we'll call it good. Alright, what do we have up first today? Convince Cambury to do something. So we have negotiation, then mixed, boss. There's a lot more negotiation. The benefit with a negotiation is even if I lose, I just don't get the money. If we lose a fight, we die. So that's a bit more of a problem. We do have our little buddy Fleed, our Fleed buddy here, Pokey. So let's get into it. You find Cambury. What do you want? Well, you've got a lot of resolve there. Okay. So my current deck gives either someone some doubt, which is an argument that adds to them, which does damage, or we do damage to an argument. So we had a couple gambles pop up. What do we want to do? Preferably not take damage. I mean, that's always the ideal. Let's gamble some more. Lots of doubt. Okay. Alright, let's prevent some damage. I guess we can use this. Okay, switched over, so now we'll do some extra damage here. Not a bad turn. Alright, planted some evidence on me. He wants to destroy it. That'll do some damage to my court argument. Actually, 8 damage. It's quite a bit. And he's going to hit me with his interrogate. Don't really like that too much. Don't know if I can do much about it, though. I can definitely take out the other argument. So we'll do that. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of protection. I'll do what I can. I'd like to get that argument out and ready to go. Might just be better off just hitting him for as much as I can, as quick as possible, breaking down his resolve. It's like I'm bipolar. We go between pleasantries and negative hostility. Yeah, let's get this going. Yeah, lots of damage there, unfortunately. More actions for me. Alright, that's free, so sure. I should have done this first because we rig. That would add another argument. Although I'm not sure if it actually counts this as 2 or just as 1. Almost enough damage to take him out. Not quite. Let's be unstable! What do I want to do? Doesn't really matter that much, actually. Okay, do we want any cards? Gain 1 momentum. Overwhelm's pretty decent. So is Fallout, actually, for the way I've built this. I want to have more arguments, so I'll get a benefit for that. And Gambling does damage here. If we can upgrade this, we can drop the cost to 1, which is what we did with the other one, I think. Both of these are good. I don't like the 2 cost. Maybe we'll go for another Overwhelm. I like that quite a bit. Rationale and Dig up. Okay, so up to 5, costing 0. 5 costing... It's the same thing! It's the same thing! There's no choice! Oh, no, it is different. That's heads, that's tails. I do have more head rigging than I do tails rigging. So let's do that. 4 composure, 2 in rig. I'll take the 4. That's it for cards. Alright. Easy peasy. Hebel pulls you aside. Production will get to the hotels. Don't get used to it. Increase max resolve by 5. That's definitely worth it. Especially over the shills. Not a lot of ways to increase your max health or resolve in this. Alright. Next we have Make a Peace. Ferdinand and Igori are going to kill each other. Convince them not to. Nothing I can do here. We do have someone who doesn't like me. I could drink with them and maybe get that to neutral, but I don't really care that much. I don't think you have anything I want. The Liquid Courage isn't that bad, actually. Yeah, I might go ahead and buy that, actually. I don't have to use it. It's an item, so if it pops up, we can use it if we need to. There's a lot of negotiation this day. Alright, you find Ferdinand and Igori about to murder each other. Basically, who do you want to convince first? We'll have to convince them both. I've got a Spark Baron and an Admiralty Clerk. Why should I stop? So same kind of thing. She's going to try to plant evidence on me, kind of like the last one we just had. Give her some doubt. This argument that I have for having my fleet goes away after a turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just excess damage will hit me, so we will take 1. So we are on heads. I can prevent the damage, but it doesn't matter too much. Let's just get some damage in. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just prevent the damage. I could do either way, it wouldn't matter too much. Okay, did that mainly because I wanted to see if I could switch over so we do more damage here, but we didn't, so we'll just hit your main argument. Got a lot more attacks now, so we can do a lot more damage to arguments quickly. Alright, this is going to do some damage. I don't like that. I don't like being interrogated. Let's see. Insert 2 Baffled into Rook's draw pile at the beginning of the turn. Paper Pusher. Don't like that too much either, honestly. Got some gambling, so let's do some damage. If we can get onto Tails, we'll hit all the arguments there. Don't have much else I can do other than gambling here. So we'll see if we get lucky. I'll see if Tails can pop up here. Okay, there we go. We can take out that argument at least. We are going to take a big shot here, though. Nothing I can do about it. Can you even hear yourself talking? Okay, can I do about 15 damage? Maybe. We could maybe draw some cards, maybe get something free. Can try to steal your composure. The damage here is being done by the doubt that I've been incepting when I gamble, but that doesn't take effect until the other player's turn. So let's see if I can get any more cards I can play. Ooh, nice. Can't kill you, though. I will try to stop some damage. There we go. Got a little bit lucky. Just trying to prevent damage to my main argument because this does carry over for the whole day. Alright, do we want any more cards? Cost 1 less per influence. Vanish is decent. Every time you play a card, gamble, and does count as an argument as well when it's out. I've got one. I'll take another one. Raw goes up. Alright, when it's drawn, gamble, then discard, or gamble and draw. I'll gamble and draw, because it does take one of the card's spots when I draw it. Okay, but you need to convince Iguri too. Let's convince Iguri. Now he's harder because we've already convinced somebody else. They don't like each other. Alright. I can attack twice with this. We've got some gambling. We've got some composure. Since we're on Tails, let's try for that. Just gonna protect myself. Do a bunch of gambling. Okay, doing a decent little bit of damage, adding a little bit of doubt. We're incepting doubt. A small wager, perhaps. It's like, you wanna gamble? This could go easier, this could go hard! Rook, you're not making any sense, buddy. Alright, stealing some cards from me. Actually, what else are you doing? No, just stealing cards, that's it, okay. Alright, we've got a big shot coming in at us. I don't like that too much. This will hit everything. Let's do that. Let's be unstable! Hey, nice. Give me some more cards. I don't really want you gaining composure for hostility. I do have quite a bit of hostility cards. Let's take that out. Got a big hit coming at us. I can block 5 of it. That's probably the best bet. Stealing more cards. Alright, so we have a straw man argument. If it's taken out, adds 3 vulnerability. Got 7 damage coming at me. Don't have any composure I can take or steal. Let's just add a little bit. Adding more arguments. I can use the liquid courage. That would give me enough to cover everything. Let's be unstable. Alright. Rig, draw a card, prepare a card, Flustered. Flustered makes him do less damage. Yeah, got a whole bunch of stuff back. Wow, that was a big shot. You can be flustered. Now you're full of doubt and you're flustered. So we're almost blocking everything already. So I could probably get away with not using this now. 4 to 6 or 4 to 8. I guess we'll go for the more damage. But if we gamble, that means we'll do additional damage or add more doubt. So that's going to end up maybe being more. Yeah, especially since we have Fallout out here. Yep, we'll take a little bit. Doing a lot more damage now with this deck, which makes me a lot happier. Barely surviving before. I'm still taking more damage than I want. And we're building up cash out, because every time we gamble, this damage goes up. It still costs 1. Stays increased until we play it. We can just take you out. Yeah, and this needs to level up, so let's do that. There we go. Gain 1 influence, draw a card. Draw 2 cards, gamble. These cards cost 1 less. Spin is good. 1 to 4 damage, gamble once per resolve lost. I'll take that. Doing a lot of gamble stuff here. You know what? Maybe Ferdinand's not so bad. He did some good here today. Alright, back to the bar. Next is Try to Look Scary. It's a mixed event. Blood up here loves me, so we have a benefit already. I'm going to hold on to my cash. I could hire someone to try to help me out, but I think we'll be fine. So scare off as many goons as possible before the fight. So we had this before, where there'll be an argument in the other person's kind of sphere where I need to take them out, and each time I do, it's sort of an ally that abandons them. But I still have to take out their main argument. You find Imiko. I'm not afraid of you, I have backup. Scare off Imiko's protectors. Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, so he's got a little droid here. We've got a security guard and another security guard. Well, how about we get rid of these? Let's see. There's no composure to steal. We could rig some heads. Let's do some gambling. Whole bunch of doubt. We are going to take a big shot here. Is there anything I can do about it? Not really. Yeah, I wish there was some composure out there I could steal, but nothing I can do, so we'll just do some damage. Maybe we'll start working on his main argument here. So we're going to end up taking the damages left over, so 4. We're going to run out of resolve here for the day if we don't get some back somehow. Stealing cards. Hopefully my doubt is doing good work inside here, just causing problems. So this we want to get rid of because I do have a lot of hostility cards. The red cards are all hostilities. So this time, every time I draw one, it gets more powerful. Just starts giving him block for everything. What can I do? Okay, a little bit of damage. Getting some dominance. It'll increase hostility damage. More arguments make this do more damage. Take that out, so no more protection for you. Okay, drawing some cards, hoping for the best. Nothing that's going to give me any protection. I can just keep gambling, that's about it. So that's what I'll do. Taking a big shot here, and there's just nothing I can do about it. Stealing more cards. There's some cards back. Alright, we've got a lot of attacks coming in. I need to either take him out or get a lot of protection here really quick. I can take him out. We got cash out. No problem. Alright. Anything else that needs experience? We can use that. That'll get us some experience. We can take out your other bodyguard. I'll use the Overwhelm just because. Trying to work on leveling that up. And with the last one, we cash out. Okay, Roughneck's okay, not great. Gab, I need to prepare a card. I don't do a lot of that for this to trigger. Spend an influence, gains 3 damage. Nah, I'll just take the money. Wait, where are you going? So we kind of scared off his buddies. You don't even have to do it. You can just do the fight anyway if you want. He's going hardcore for my poor little Fleed. Let's give you some defense. Give myself some overcharge, and then give myself even more overcharge. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Gain more overcharge. He's not attacking, so impair is not a big deal. Yeah, let's gain some more overcharge. It'll make me do some more damage. Just dishing out a ton of damage here. It's going to be down in no time. Don't really even have to do anything. Let's just get the fight over with. Not a problem. Alright. Surge Coil's okay. If you have any overcharge, attack twice. That's the only one I would probably go for. Do I have a Surge Coil? Yeah, I've got one. We could grab another one. Words of Blades, you always make your points. 100 shields, please. What pulls you aside? Contractually obligated to help you out. Don't get used to it. Alright, we could get some resolve back. Combat Gauze. Remove a random T-buff. Osh Bile. Apply 3 wound. Yeah, I'll take the resolve back. We're only halfway through the day here. So we have a boss fight on the way. We'll be able to pick somebody up if we can convince them to come with us. Then we've got a mixed event, then another boss fight, the same kind of thing. My pet is healed up, I think. Yeah, we're all good there. Agency is pretty decent, just attacking things at random. If you have any influence, it'll do max, so like 3 to 2 random things is pretty nice. Nothing I really need to have, I think. Is there anything I want to get rid of? Some things aren't like super optimal, but I'm kind of focusing more on this on speed rather than trying to make the absolute optimum choices and order. Just trying to get through this quickly. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. Alright. I think I can handle a boss at this point, I think. Especially since I do have a pet still. If I didn't have a pet, I might look at hiring somebody to come out. Let's go fight a boss. Fleet Queen is looking to kill you. Get her first. I don't know how she's looking to kill me, but okay. Meet Jand on the road. Please help me. I could really use some help here. Alright, you are going to increase the cost of items. That's probably my least favorite. Well, one of my least favorite ones. Free attack. It's going to cost me a lot to add some composure. But I'm going to do it. Even with that extra 30, I don't have a ton here. Let's go with spin. Nice, max. Some random damage, incepted a bunch of doubt. We filled her with doubt. It's going to make this a lot easier. It's another big shot coming at me. Okay, you're going to give me propagandas. I don't like that too much. The cash out, we'll try to build up by gambling a bit more. Add the fallout. Let's gamble. Nope. No protection. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use Liquid Courage. Hold that thought. I need some booze. Propaganda. Okay. I do have some composure I might be able to steal. Or not. Alright, we're on heads. 8 damage coming at me, which I'm not a fan of. I could try to improvise. We might get something that would give me some protection. That's really all I can do to try to mitigate that. Or we can just go in for hits. I can't do enough damage to take her argument out. So let's hope we can do something. Flustered will reduce your damage. I'll do that. It's better than nothing. Do some more gambling. We're still feeling good from our drink. Jand is getting impatient. Can I take you out now? I could do a lot of gambling. Going to take a little bit more damage here. We're going to lose our fallout, which is unfortunate. Alright, 7 damage, or 3 to 5. Guess we'll take the 7. That'll finish it off, but on her turn, after she gets her shots in on me. I love little commentary and stuff. How are you doing today? She doesn't trust you. She doesn't believe you. Alright, Rig 3, draw a card, discard a card, discard up to 2 cards, dominance up to their cost. Nah, give me some money. Spin, good to go, nice. Alright. Deal 1 to 6. Gamble once per resolve lost. Just deal 3. I'll take the 1 to 6, I think. Yeah. You convinced Jan to help you in your upcoming fight. You find your target, the Fleet Queen. She's not going to be happy about this. Well, you've got a rocket launcher. Alright, so that turned into Neurotic Haze. Discard 2 random cards from your hand and gain 2 actions. So that's not too bad. It could be a lot worse. It definitely could be worse. I don't know that I need it quite yet. We do have a lot of attacks coming at us here. I could go ahead and use my portable bunker for the turn. I don't really have much in the way of other defense. I could use the mandible on her. That would do impair, which would reduce her damage. I think it's only by 1/3, though. Yeah. Tell you what, let's have some defense. And let's go into a Neurotic Haze. And we'll just get a little tiny bit of damage here. Not even going to get through. No one else is attacking. I guess they're doing other stuff. Yeah, so it's kind of pointless. We're just hitting her defense, which she'll get back. But at least we're preventing anybody from taking any damage. Okay, now you want to kill Miss Rocket Launcher. I can totally understand. Alright, let's get some overcharge. Let's get some more overcharge. Let's do some attacks for extra damage. Fire in the hole! Headbutt! Okay, no attacks coming in. Alright, this will give me a couple shots. Take out your armor. Yeah, that'll give me some overcharge. I think. Just a little burning on you. Ricochet doesn't matter because it's only her. She'll be summoning little buddies here in a minute, I think. Yeah, babies! Okay, if we kill the babies, we get Tiny Stinger, which helps us take out the Fleet Queen. Doesn't make her happy, but it does make it easier for us to take her out. We've got a nice hit everybody there. Yeah, let's do some damage to everybody. One Tiny Stinger, so removes defense on the target, applies 1 impair. So if she's got a bunch of defense, we can drop it. That's going to come up here pretty soon. Who's attacking me anyway? You are. You're not going to survive, though. I might save this. It is sticky, so it stays in my hand. It doesn't go away. That's what sticky means. Let's take a look in the old ammo pouch and see what we can find. Concentration, overcharge, impair. Concentration just increases my minimum damage. Impair reduces the damage the enemy does. Overcharge just increases my damage, but it ticks down every turn. Take the concentration. Take a deep breath. Both of them are dead. So we'll just keep hitting the queen. Could get a nice shot of 11 damage in, but I think she's going to drop a ton of protection. It's at least 15. Both of these are already leveled up. Guess I could have added some more overcharge there before. Gonna hold on to the stinger. More stingers for me! Okay, we just immediately knock down her protection. Doing a lot of damage though, so I can kind of beat my way through it. Take that out. Let's add some more overcharge. Couple shots in because we're concentrated. Free hit. Ricochet doesn't really matter because there's nobody else out here. Takes her out. Nice. Doing a ton of damage actually with this. Okay, deal 1 damage per overcharge, or extra bonus damage per overcharge. Gain 3 overcharge, pretty decent. I've got one of these. Yeah, let's grab one. I'm making a bigger deck here, partially because I do have a graft. We gain 1 action for every 6 cards in your discard, so having more combat cards isn't necessarily a big drawback. I'm making it kind of a bigger mess than I would normally. I probably would be very cautious about drawing cards at this point, but because of that graft, I'm just kind of grabbing whatever. Gain a diversion. To resolve every time you gamble up to 12. Must be targeted before any other arguments. It does work with the gambling. I don't like the cost, though. And this increases just when I get tails. Red herring isn't bad. I don't like the cost, but it is decent. I think I'm going to hold off. I think we're doing fine. I need more like composure stuff. Alright, gallery went up. We could make it so it does 4 damage and always hits all enemies. Or extra bonus damage when it's maxed out, when I'm fully charged. So 7 everybody, or 4 always hits everybody. I kind of like always hitting everybody. Guess I'll take that. Striker, gaining 4 threshold, or having the higher max. I do have quite a bit of concentration, so the higher max is decent. Take that. And we get a giant stinger. 2 wound, expend, piercing, and sticky. It does take 2 actions. I think I can do more damage without it, with the stuff I've got. I don't know that adding this to my deck helps much. If it cost 1, I would take it. Mandible's got 1 more use. 1 more use on the portable bunker. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off, actually. It's not bad, but I'm already doing a lot of damage if I can get overcharge with my regular cards, which only cost 1, as opposed to this. For 2? Yeah, I'm going to leave it. Alright, people watching this go, no! Alright. Graft. I think I've got room. Yeah, I've got 1 more space for a combat graft. Alright, battle graft. When you're fully charged, gain 4 overcharge. First time you draw a card every turn, prepare that card. It's only if I have a card that affects a draw. It doesn't affect drawing your hand. When you play 4 diplomacy cards in a row, apply 1 composure to all your arguments. I usually run with a lot of diplomacy cards. This one, I'm kind of running about half and half with hostility and diplomacy. So these green ones are the diplomacies. I don't think it's very often that I'm doing 4. Actually, I might even have more hostilities now. Yeah, I'm going to skip it. None of these are really that helpful. The best one probably would be this. Yeah, I can take this for now. If something else comes along, we can swap it out. Alright, assess the campsite and try to figure out what to do before nightfall. We can scavenge and get some health back. We're only down 1. We can meditate. I'll meditate. We're down more. Resolve. Okay, 1 more regular mission. Then we've got the boss at the end of the day. Intimidate or beat up Nodolulis, but remember, don't kill her. What are you looking at? You don't scare me. So we try to intimidate, which will make her dislike me. We can also just attack her, but her buddies will help out. She'll dislike me either way. That's a lot of enemies to fight. Let's try for the intimidation. Don't make me hurt you. So with this, we'll add some stuff to our hand. If we don't play it at the end of the turn, it goes into her sphere, which intimidates. Hostility cards deal an additional +1 damage. Remove a stack every time you play a non-hostility card. Just means my hostility cards will do more damage the more we kind of go through, hopefully. Alright. Gain some dominance here. I'm going to hold off on the cash out. I want to gamble more and get this up, because it does expend, so it's gone from the rest of the fight when we play it. When we upgrade it, we might be able to get rid of that. So we only really get one big shot out of this. Good hit. So 2 of this is going to come through and hit me. I'm just going to let it rather than using my last charge of liquid courage there. I swear that we're having. No, I don't think so. Okay, you're stealing cards from me. She's going to get composure every time I draw hostility cards. That's pretty bad because I do have a lot of hostility cards. Let's take that out. Don't want you being that armored up. Okay, she's added a little straw man to my argument. Not so nice. Do a little gambling. Nice. That protects all of that stuff. Can do pretty much everything, so sure, let's do this. I've only incepted a couple doubts so far. If we can take this out, you lose half your resolve. How about we do that? Excellent job. She hasn't got all day. She's running out of time to talk to me. A lot of random stuff here. Okay. What do you have going on? Where's my cards? There's my other cards. There's my other cards. Even more. Let's do something random. Let's do some more random stuff. And it gets kind of crazy the more you're doing stuff and the more things interact. But, yeah, it's just kind of the way it goes. Let's do some damage to everything. That's it. Yeah, way better negotiation deck now. Alright. Agency is decent, but I don't know that I want to add it. I've got... We're up to 30 cards. It's already getting a little unwieldy. One of those is Liquid Courage. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit goofy. Of course, the Unstables as well. It's good, but I'm going to take the money instead. So, guaranteed 3 damage or 2 to 4. I guess we'll go with the 2 to 4. There's our money. Alright. Boss of day 4 up next, but we can swap out our coin first. We're up to rare. So currently we're incepting 1 doubt or dealing 2 damage. So 2 composure, draw a card. 2 composure, dominance. 3 composure to core, 1 composure to all. I really like this one. The more I gamble, it just makes me invulnerable to all damage. Excellent choice. Alright, off to fight a boss. We'll have someone we can try to recruit on the way. You meet Rux on the road. He's just a bartender. Yeah, I could really use some help here. And there comes the composure. Alright. So you're going to gain composure when I play Manipulates, which are these purple cards. Still going to do this. I'm going to gamble here, hoping I could maybe switch over to heads, and then we can get this for free. There we go. You can see we're very quickly building up composure to protect ourselves from all hits. I'm going to save the cash out for a major hit. Why are we still talking? Alright, what did you get? Intuition. Targets an opponent argument each turn for 1 or 1 damage. I think it goes up as it sticks around. Okay, we're on heads. We can do max damage there. So let's do that. Let's draw some cards and see what we get. There's some free stuff. Do some rigging to increase our damage. Got no composure for me to steal, but I can do some damage there. Okay, a little bit of protection. Just kind of whittling him down. Taking some damage here. Chaser. Restore 10 resolve, add 2 slurred speech cards to your draw pile. So this is now doing 9 damage. So it's going up, but I'm not sure what exactly is making it go up. So I can rig. Add the vanish. Okay, that made that go up. Gain 2 composure whenever you draw manipulate. What if you deploy a new argument and increase this argument's damage and resolve by 4? Okay, so every time I'm adding an argument, we're massively boosting this. That's maybe a problem. I may have already made it go up too high here. I have a lot of things that add arguments for me. Gonna make it go up even more here. And we're blocking some of it. I'm gonna use the Liquid Courage. It's actually turning into a much harder fight than I expected. Just because of the way this is working. Because I am creating so many arguments. If you had a deck that didn't really create many arguments, wouldn't really have much of a problem here. 12 health is still a lot. Let's do something random. What can I do? Currently prepared card does more damage, won't do anything. Draw 3 cards. Rigging, I don't want to do that. Let's draw some cards. Okay, well I might have to use the cash out to take this thing out so I don't die. I think I'm going to do that. Have our fallout. Okay, maybe we can protect ourselves for a bit here. Lots of vanish. Let's see if we can steal this. Okay, looking alright. If I add the vanish, it's just going to make him armored up. So let's just get the damage in here. Okay, that's a big shot coming in. I can get some resolve back. Do what I can for damage here. Draw 2 cards, draw 3 cards, rigging. We can rig, that'll improve damage for some cards I've got. Let's rig a couple heads, I guess. Like I said, I'm trying to go for speed. I'm not really looking at exact optimal play here. I probably could avoid playing some cards to keep him from bumping up his composure so high. Got another big hit coming at me here. I can do 8 damage to him. It's not enough. Try to get some composure. I'll do that instead. Okay, he's got that back. Let's try to go for a kill here if I can. Don't know if I can. We can draw some cards. We might get lucky. Or not. All those slurred speeches, we got some extra resolve for them, but now they're filling up my deck. Again, there's this we have to deal with too. It's just going to get stronger and stronger the more I make arguments. I think I'm probably better off just hammering his main argument here. Let's see if I can take him out this turn. Probably. Please help me. All I want is for you to help me. Alright, that was way harder than it should have been. I don't know that I want to add anything necessarily. Yeah. We barely convinced Rux to help us in the upcoming fights. Find our target, Ulo. So Ulo has a giant snail that helps her fight. Gets stronger every turn, but if we take out her health, she just hides in her shell for a turn and then comes back. So we can kind of stop her from hitting us for a turn if we do the 30 damage and drop her. Ulo herself, quite a lot of health, 194 to get her out of the fight. Somebody's attacking me for 9, not a fan of that. Yeah, nothing fantastic. Let's look in the ammo pouch. Well, if I get concentration, I can attack twice with this one. Yeah, let's do that. Take a deep breath. And let's go for Ulo here. Alright, that's it. Nice shotgun. For a bartender, you're pretty good in a fight. Okay, took a little bit of damage. We're fully charged, so we've got some free stuff. Concentrated, attack twice. You are attacking me only. Gain some overcharge, a little bit of defense. It's a lot of attack coming my way. Let's get working on you a bit. Do you have Scorched? I could heal a little bit. Gonna need it. We're gonna take a big shot here. Enemies are now dealing a lot more damage. Day 5 will be even worse. Okay, now it's Bertha hitting me. Yeah, I have a Druscore. Probably take Bertha out. So Bertha will get hit, so these attacks won't come at me, so I'll apply the burn to you. Let's give our bartender buddy a little defense. Yep, just gonna hide in her shell there. Okay, we're fully charged. We have overcharge. You're out for the turn. So we can really increase our overcharge here. Let's do it. The ricochet doesn't really matter because she's out for the turn. It's just extra damage. They're really throwing out a lot of damage, though. So they're throwing out a lot, but if I get things lined up and I'm fully charged up, I can do a lot of damage pretty quick. I think if we take out Ulu, it's over. Just in case, let's bring in an auto dog. gain some more overcharge. Got a lot of armor there, but I can beat through it. Stick a mandible in your face. Alright, that's it. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if I can just kill her and get something or not. So if I kill her, I do get the charged disc. Hits all enemies, apply 2 wound. Yeah, if she hates me, I get a negative, but I think the bosses I can freely kill, but I'm not 100% sure. I typically don't like to kill people if I can avoid it. Just as an experiment, let's kill her and see if anybody hates me. And the Ashnu, yeah, I don't care. Yep, somebody does hate me, alright. Lose 1 defense on all cards that apply defense. That's pretty bad, actually. Okay, so yeah, killing bosses, not a good idea. Maybe the monsters and stuff are fine. Some of the assassins I've killed and haven't gotten a negative, but yeah, I thought maybe this one would, but that's a pretty bad one to pick up. That might end up killing me on day 5. Alright, anything I want. When you fully mitigate attack, gain 2 concentration. Whenever you gain charge, deal 2 damage. Apply when scorched. When you apply burn. Nothing I really feel like I need. More vanish. The diversion card again. The red herring, it's not bad. Rigging cards. I mean, the red herring is tempting. And I do gamble a lot, which does make it increase in resolve. But I think I'm just going to decline. Alright, Gunslinger goes up. Do we want more damage, or... oh, just straight damage, or attack 3 times if concentrated. So that's 3 to 15. That's 2 to 14. I do have, if I've got concentration, it'll increase the minimum up. I do have a higher max. I'll go for the 3 attacks. We've got the charged disc, which is pretty good. Alright, my battle ones are full, I think. I can just replace it if I got one that I like better. Now, whenever you deal the maximum damage of a card that has a damage range, draw a card. That's not too bad, because I do have a lot of concentration. Start of your turn, get 2 temporary power if you played 8 or more cards. The start of your turn, gain 1 charge. That's pretty good. So that increases it. Basically, you'd gain 1 at the end, so this gets you 1 at the beginning and 1 at the end. What do I have already? This, if I get fully charged, would go up to 4. 10 max health we like. The 2 scorched is okay. It's not really that helpful. Yeah, I'd probably get rid of the flash powder. So yeah, let's take this, and we'll get rid of the flash powder. Alright, speed wheel installed. Okay, so we could potentially get rid of either negotiation or battle cards. I'm not sure I have any that I want to get rid of. There is the parasite, but that'll drop our health by 2. We could maybe get rid of, like, unstable, but unstable's kind of fun. Yeah, I think negotiation looks good. Some of these are going to go away. One more use, the portable bunker's gone. We just lost the, like, the mantis bit. Mandible, I think. Yeah, I mean, Neurotic Haze isn't terrible, honestly. It's probably one of the better ones I've seen. But I think I'm going to stick with what I've got. I think everything looks fine. We can take a look and see if there's anything I want to pick up, though. I do like Seethe. So heated is an argument in mind that targets the enemy. We could grab another cash out. That might be a good idea. It is pretty expensive. But it is a really good card. Especially for what I'm doing. What have you got? Dynamo. Quickfire's good. Yeah, nothing that fantastic there. Alright, I'm going to burn a bunch of money. We'll grab the other cash out. We gamble a lot. Let's take advantage of it. And right now they expend, so I use it once in the fight and it's gone. Alright, let's hit the sack. The bed calls to you. You hit the pillow like a load of bricks. Resolve, we're still taking a lot of damage, but hopefully that'll be better with the new card we've got. This is going to be a bit of an issue. If I can kill this guy or get rid of him or make him not hate me, that might be a good idea. Keep an eye out for him. Do you have different cards now? Yes, you do. And nothing that great. Chimney's okay. I don't think I'd add it at this point. Yeah, nothing that fantastic. Alright, that is it for day 4. We have started on day 5. We have another mech survival. I did really well on the last one, but I don't have a way to stun mechs right now. So we'll see how that goes. It might be a very short day 5. But anyway, that was it for day 4. Thanks again for coming by. Hopefully I will see you back here shortly for day 5. So this has been Griftlands. I've been DisturbingPuppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you again. Have a good one.